Hi, welcome back to the channel on the college process. Once again, I'm Ed from Principia Prep, and today we're going to be going over, do colleges care if you can afford the college when considering your admissions application? Need-blind versus need-aware colleges. But before we start, if you are new to the channel and are looking for additional college content, please hit the subscription button down below. It will notify you of new videos when they do come out, as well as if you have any comments or questions throughout the video, please leave them down below. We do answer all comments and questions you leave down below in the comment section. And also, if you do enjoy today's video, please leave us a like. It does help the channel. As well as one other point here before we start today's video, if you are a senior parent or you're a senior student in high school right now for the 21-22 school year, we do have, once again, the James Russo Memorial Scholarship that we're giving away this year, hopefully with you guys, all your help, the views, the comments you guys leave here. We're using those funds to help fund the James Russo Memorial Scholarship, hoping to give out this year $15,000 to this year's senior class. And with all that being said, let's jump into today's video. Do colleges care if you can afford the college when considering your admissions application? Need-blind versus need-aware colleges. Now, just to start the whole process off, for many families that are new to this entire thing and how it works, colleges basically break into two different categories when it comes to whether they care or they don't care about if you can afford the college or not when you're applying. And many of you are probably wondering, well, how do the colleges even know right from the get-go if we're going to be asking for financial assistance if we're sending the admissions paperwork in before we're sending the financial aid paperwork in? And the answer is very simple. Almost every application, from the Common App to the Coalition, as you can see here, the Common App itself, as you can see here, they're all asking now, are you intending to apply for need-based financial aid? So all colleges, right from the starting point of the admissions paperwork, are going to be asking you, are you looking for financial assistance or not? And every family wants to know, will this be used against us? Which brings us into how you guys can figure out if a college is even looking at you guys from a financial point of view for an acceptance to that college or not. Now, right off the bat, every college breaks into two categories. And the two categories are either a college is need-aware or a college is need-blind. Now, let's start with need-blind. Need-blind basically means the school does not care at all if you can afford the college or not. Your financial ability to pay for the school is irrelevant in the eyes of the college. Now, the schools that are need-aware are schools that do look at the family's ability to pay for college as part of the admissions process. Obviously, you want to know, how do we find out if the school is need-blind, where they don't care, or need-aware, where they are you looking at it as part of the criteria for a student to be accepted? Very simple. You guys want to call the admissions office and or the financial aid office. Most times I tell parents, call both offices. And you want to ask them, you can even just do it over the phone. Call them up and ask, is your school need-aware? Now, if the admissions office says no, I always tell parents, just to kind of cover your bases, call their financial aid office and ask them the same question. Is your school need-aware? If both of them say, no, we're not need-aware, then you're perfectly fine. The school doesn't care if you can afford it or not, or need a ton of financial aid. It's not going to be part of the criteria for acceptance as far as the admission is concerned. Now, if the school does say, obviously if the school does say yes, either department says, yes, we are need-aware, then a lot of families wonder, does it make sense for us to apply for financial aid if we're looking at a competitive college and we want or need aid, let's say, but we also want to get our student in? Well, right off the bat, one thing you guys want to do right off the get-go is you guys want to do the net price calculators for any college you're considering, but specifically for the colleges that are need-aware. We have a video for that as well, explaining how the net price calculators work. Right here you can see. In the description down below, I have the link as well for this video as well. Now, when it comes to the need-aware schools, what you need to realize is many of the need-aware schools are tremendously generous. If your student gets into that college and needs help, most of the time they're going to match anywhere from, in most cases, 90 to 100% of your financial need. So obviously, one key factor is figuring out, do you even have financial need attending one of these colleges? That's why you're doing the net price calculators. That's why I'm telling you guys, go watch this video on the net price calculators that we made a little while ago to explain how they work. But a quick little overview, a net price calculator is going to hone in on the specific school you're interested in and figure out for you how much money that school specifically can give you in grant money, in some cases also in scholarship money. So you're doing the net price calculator to basically first figure out, do you even have any financial need that college would offer you help with? And let's use an example here. The school costs $60,000 and you do the net price calculator and it says you can pay $70,000, then you don't have any financial aid space here to get financial assistance. So indicating to the college here on the applications that you're considering not applying for aid would obviously not matter because you're not eligible for any aid to begin with. But if you do the school's net price calculator and you see the school, same example, costs $60,000, but according to the net price calculator, if you get accepted, the school is going to look at you of only paying $10,000 or $20,000 towards the cost of college. Then that would indicate, yes, I'm looking to do the financial aid forms and try to get aid from you because of the fact that you guys are going to give us such a big discount. If I'm only looking to pay $10,000 or $20,000 for a $60,000 college, according to the school's net price calculator, then obviously with that big of a discount, I'm going to say yes on all admissions forms, indicating that I'm going to be filling out financial forms because we need financial assistance. There's obviously that one question lingering in the background of everyone's mind is, if the school is need aware, wouldn't it make more sense for us to say no and try to get in and then maybe later on apply for aid? And this is the way it works, good, bad, or indifferent. Many colleges, a bunch of them about 4 or 5 years ago, came out and said, if you do not indicate yes to the Common App question or the coalition question or whatever question on whatever application you're doing that's asking you about financial aid, if you don't say yes, many colleges unfortunately came out a few years ago and said, if you don't say yes, we will not allow you to apply for financial aid for up to 2 years. More colleges came out about a year ago, a bunch more jumped on top of this and said, if you say you're not applying for aid here, we will not allow you to apply for financial aid for up to 4 years, which means your entire college process, there's no grant money available to you guys to help pay for the college costs. Now, when it comes down to the schools themselves that are need aware and the ones that are looking at this question here, if you indicated yes, I'm looking for financial assistance, need-based financial assistance, what you have to understand is this. The schools don't just get all their applications and then before they start making selections of who's in, who's not, they don't go through all the applications and pull out every student file that says we need financial aid. It's not the way it works. Okay, everyone thinks it's the way it works. Not the way it works. The way it typically works for a school that is need aware, that's looking for which families need financial assistance, is it typically gets down to like the last part of the admissions pool. So to give an example, let's say they have 100 spots left to fill for the next year's application class, for next year's freshman undergrad class. And there are, let's say, 300 students they're evaluating for that 100 spots left. At that point, they're going to see, okay, who needs aid and who doesn't need aid. So the reality is, it's not from the get-go. The schools are not going to automatically reject you if you're looking for help. If you guys are eligible for financial assistance of grant money and you guys need the grant money, then obviously I would be doing the financial aid forms. So if you need the help, always check yes on the admissions paperwork that you're seeking financial assistance. Now, with all that being said, if you do have any comments or any questions, please leave comments and questions down below. I will answer any questions you guys put down below in the chat box. As well as if you do enjoy today's video, please leave us a like. It does help the channel. And one last time, just want to remind all the senior parents, the James Russo Scholarship is activated right now. And the more views you guys give us, the more likes, the more comments, and so on and so forth, the more money we take from the YouTube videos that you guys are watching and are going to be using it for the James Russo Memorial Scholarship. Once again, in the description down below is the link to the James Russo Memorial Scholarship video that we also have here on the YouTube channel. And other than that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. On the screen now is our contact information. If you need extra help, if you need assistance with the financial aid forms or the admission stuff, just shoot us an email. We're here to help you guys out with anything you guys need help with. And with all that being said, I'd like to thank everyone for watching today's video. Once again, my name is Ed from Principia Prep. Thank you.